All right, so come to easy pose on your mat. So you just said I'm ready to work.
Oh no, I'm sniffing.
So no worries. You were up on those knees. All right, so let's go ahead. So this morning we're going to work on some throat chakra. But you're going to be surprised with the poses that we'll be doing for throat chakra. So
okay,
get ready. All right, hi, good morning. So we're getting ready to work on a throat chakra secret. So we're just going to come to easy pose. If you have some essential oils, rub them on you. And close your eyes, lengthen the spine. Begin to just relax, let go, release. As you become still, deepening your breaths. Increasing your oxygen supply, allowing the body to regenerate itself cellularly by slowing down the breaths, taking deeper breaths, inhaling, thinking of an affirmation. And allowing that affirmation and that breath to sink all the way down to the bottom of your spine. And as you exhale slowly, releasing out through the mouth. Continuing to breathe, allowing yourself to come to a state of peace, feeling the confidence within yourself. So we work on communication. We're going to listen to our mind, body, and spirit today, connecting and unionizing all three. So as you continue to breathe, begin to listen, intuitively connect with yourself. Listening to the air, into your body. Listen to the signals that your body is sending you. Do you feel pain? Do you feel energy? Do you feel at peace? And as you listen to your body, your spirit, and your mind as it communicates with you, as you slow down and breathe. Express gratitude towards yourself for openly communicating, for understanding, and for knowing. With your next inhale, begin to rotate your neck in a circular motion, warming up the neck. Nice and slow. Rotating in the opposite direction. Tilting it side to side. Coming back to a stationary position. We're going to do some spinal flexing. So as we inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine nice and tall, feeling as though we have a string pulling us from our head, but our sit bones are nice and firm. And as we exhale, we're going to curl that spine, tuck that chin in. Inhaling, Lengthening. Exhaling, curling that spine. Working on your own breath, doing this for a few rounds. Inhaling and exhaling. You can slow down your breaths, holding each pose a little longer, really elongating the stretch and the tension releasement. You'll find and hopefully feel tension releasing from the middle of the back, the bottom of the back, where your hip bones lie, and as well as within the neck and the shoulders. If you don't, that is okay. And with your next inhale, come back to a nice stationary, easy pose. We're going to begin with some circular breaths. So get yourself nice and situated. Take a nice deep inhale, bring those arms up, and allow them to fall. Inhaling up. Lengthening those arms, palms facing towards each other. Exhale down. Inhale up. Lengthening that spine, holding that inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, same thing, lengthen, hold that breath. Exhale, moving a few on your own. Continue to hold that breath as you inhale up. Really elongate that spine, reaching out through the fingertips. Activating and working that vagus nerve, creating a beautiful flow between the brain, those higher chakras, traveling all the way back down to your roots, connecting your governing and your conceptual meridians, finding that balance of that yin and yang. 3 more, and then allow yourself to release, relax, and come back to a stationary, easy pose. Pressing those hands onto your knees. We're going to do an easy twist. So we're going to go ahead and inhale. Arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, or to the right. Right, left, whatever way you decide. All right, so as you twist, we're going to bring this right hand closer to the back and that opposite hand braced onto that knee. We're going to take 6 deep breaths, really just opening up the heart and the throat. And if you'd like, you can challenge yourself by looking behind, focusing on that confidence that you have within you. Once again, listening to your mind, body, and spirit. What is it telling you? How do you feel? Once you finish that last 6 breaths, go ahead and release, coming back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Once again, that hand that is behind you, bring it closer to the butt. The opposite arm, press into and out into your knee, looking behind. Once you have finished, twist, release, and coming back to center. Beautiful. So we're going to get to place these hands in front of us, or you can gently rock yourself forward, or if you need a prop in front, do that first, and then push yourself up and back, finding yourself at the center of your mat, coming into your cat and cow. Making sure you're doing a joint check. Wrists are aligned with your shoulders. Hips are aligned with your knees. We're going to start with some cats and cows. So as you come up into your cat, back arch up, chin tucked in, exhale, release, coming down into your cow. Looking at the horizon at the top of your mat, keeping those eyes and neck aligned with the spine. Moving fluidly on your own for a 1-to-1 breath, and then we'll slow it down just a little bit. Remember, deep inhales, deep exhales. Your next inhale comes stationary. We're going to start holding these breaths. We're not going to hold them, but we're going to do 3 sets of breaths. So as we inhale, when we come up into our cat, we're going to do 3 deep breaths while we're holding this pose. And we're also going to add a little bit of a challenge, drawing the navel to the spine, a little bit of core work. Then transitioning with that last breath into your cow. Taking 3 deep breaths, navel to the spine. Once again, working on that core. Transitioning into your cat. Navel to the spine. And after this last cow, allow yourself to come back to just a stationary position. Coming back to just tabletop. We're going to come onto the balls of our feet, pushing up and back into your downward facing dog, heels to the mat. Really feel the stretch. Take 3 deep breaths. After you finish, gently walk out those feet and those heels as you stay within downward dog. Really extending each leg. Coming back down to downward facing dog, heels to the mat. Inhale, we're going to bring those knees down, flatten the top of the feet. And instead of going all the way back to child's pose, we're actually going to stay in puppy pose. So puppy pose is where our butt is more in the air rather than all the way back, connecting with the heels of our feet. So you're going to elongate those arms. Bring that forehead down to your mat. Buttocks and hip bones slightly in the air. Take 3 deep breaths. And after you finish that last breath, allow your hands to walk you all the way back, coming into child's pose, elongating those arms, stretching, Lengthening, forehead down. After that last third breath, come back up as you inhale into tabletop. Exhale, release, joint check. Next inhale, come onto the balls of your feet, pushing up and back. Exhale, heels to the mat. Inhale, we're going to come forward plank. Hold it here, 3 deep breaths. Exhale, chaturanga the knees, belly, chest, forehead all the way down. Keep those hands submerged next to the chest. Flatten the top of the feet. Inhale, coming up into your cobra. Hold here, 3 deep breaths. We're going to bring those forearms down to the mat, palms in front of us. Lift up a little bit more, coming into a king cobra. Exhale, release. Taking a few deep breaths. Inhale, come onto the balls of your feet, pushing up and back to your downward facing dog. Exhale, heels to the mat. Inhale, we're going to come forward for a plank. Hold it here, 3 deep breaths. Exhale, knees, belly, chest, forehead for chaturanga all the way down. Bring those palms next to the chest, flatten the top of the feet, tuck those elbows in, coming up into your cobra. 3 deep breaths. Really working on effective communication within yourself. Drop those forearms. Inhale, extend, coming into a king cobra a little bit deeper. Once you finish that last breath, exhale, chest, forehead all the way down. Placing all weight into your palms, pushing up and back onto all fours. Coming back into your tabletop position. We're going to cross both legs, allowing ourselves to come back into an easy pose. How are we feeling so far?
Sweaty.
Sweaty, clearly, effectively communicating to our body. Obviously, we need to release some toxins. So we're just going to do some neck tilts, really continue to work on the throat chakra, effectively communicating within ourselves. So take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to allow this neck to slowly fall to the right side. Try to touch the ear to the shoulder. Don't raise the shoulder. Keep the shoulder nice and still. Just lower that head a little bit more. Take 3 deep breaths. Really elongate and allow that tension to release from the left opening side of the neck. As you finish, inhale, lengthen it back to a stationary position. Exhale, over to the opposite side. Inhale up after that last third breath. Exhale over to the right. Continue to elongate that neck. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, over to the opposite side. Inhale, coming up to nice stationary position. We're going to lengthen both of these legs out in front of us. Push out through the heels. Lengthen the spine. Do a nice gentle twist. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Allow that right hand come behind you, closer to the butt, really lengthening. And just raising that left palm on the outer side of the left knee. Just gentle, not forceful. Taking 6 deep breaths. Once you have finished, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, gently twist to the opposite side, pushing out through the heels of the feet. Once you have finished, exhale, release, coming back to center. We're going to bring both feet up, firmly planted onto our mat. Scoot down just a little. If you're not in the center of your mat, making sure that the butt and the sit bones are right there. We're going to bring both of these hands behind us. All right. And as we inhale, we're going to push up, coming into a bridge. Holding it here, 6 deep breaths, draw the navel to the spine, opening and allowing that neck to fall to the back, still working on throat chakra, clearly, effectively communicating, listening to how your body feels, and at any point in time you feel a high level of discomfort, slowly bring those hip bones down and release the arms. Finding both sit bones down onto the mat, both feet firmly planted. We're going to come down onto our forearms, lowering all the way down onto our back. Take a moment and just take a nice deep cleansing breath. Get yourself comfortable. Bring those knees up just a little bit. Feet still firmly planted. Get them a little closer to the sit bones. We're going to take both hands, getting ready to come into our supported bridge. So we're going to take these hands up into the air, arms all the way up, elongated. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, bring them down. Get yourself comfortable. Feel aligned and supported. Inhale. Coming all the way up if you can. And if you can't, stop where you can. Just take 3 deep breaths. Lowering, coming all the way back down. Breaking down the shoulders, the hip bones, nice and gentle. How did that feel?
Get there.
You got there further than you did last time. It's a little bit of a challenge, so we just got to take our time, and we cannot rush. Alright, so we're going to get and grab onto the back of our knees, slightly bring those knees up, and we're going to roll up and forward. Take a few deep breaths, lengthening, elongating that spine. legs. We're going to slightly come up into our boat pose, lengthening out through the heels of our feet. We're not going to hold it. We're going to slowly allow the top of our body to come all the way down, all the way back. Beautiful. We're going to bring these feet all the way up into the air, coming up, supporting the lower back with the hands if you like, pushing out through the heels of the feet, coming into a shoulder stand. Take 6 deep breaths. Putting all of your weight properly on your elbows. Once you get to that last breath, we're going to bring those feet all the way back, coming into a cloud. Pushing out through the heels of our feet. Once you finish, gently bring yourself back up to shoulder. Bringing down the lower back, knees into the air, feet firmly planted on the floor. Take a nice deep breath. Lowering both feet all the way down. We're not coming into our Shavasana yet, so don't get too comfortable. We're going to do the same sequence one more time. But, so we have both feet down on the floor. Arms lengthen out to the sides. Inhale, bring those knees up into the air. 90-degree angle. Exhale, bring them over to the right side. Coming in just to a nice light twist. Gently look over the left shoulder. Take 6 deep breaths. Inhale, bring those knees back up to center. Exhale, over to the opposite side. So come into a lying twist. Rotating that neck, looking over your right shoulder. Both arms lengthen and elongated out to the sides. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, bring those feet down to your mat. Inhale, bring those knees up into the air 90 degrees. Hold on to the back of your knees. Adjust those arms and hands. Inhale, exhale, cradle forward. Finding those feet firmly planted back onto your mat. Beautiful job. Taking a nice deep breath, elongating the spine. Coming back to a nice easy pose. Once again, inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, we're going to allow that neck to fall over to the right side for a beautiful neck tilt. 3 deep breaths. Nice elongated inhale. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, whenever you're ready, over to the right side. Some tools and suggestions that you can continue to use, balancing your throat chakra and the energy of communication, listening, the power of truth, Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, over to the left side. This through diet today, you can incorporate a lot of blueberries, dragon fruit, mushrooms, barley, wheatgrass. All of these will continue to help balance and align and focus on retuning that energy within your throat chakra. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Inhale, elongate that spine. Arms up and above. Exhale, we're going to come into a gentle twist. Nothing too strenuous, just a nice gentle twist. You don't really have to push away. And if you'd like, the first time we did this, we had our legs elongated, almost as though we were in a staff pose. This time, easy pose. Either or is just fine. Effectively listening to your body is most important. To that last breath. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Inhale, arms up. Palms facing each other. Exhale, gently twist to the left side. Nothing strenuous. No pushing, just gently twisting. Looking over the left shoulder if you choose. All of the twists also help with the digestive system, which also help build confidence, allowing us to listen and speak our truth, to be clear and effective communicators. Exhale, release, coming back to center whenever you're finished. Inhale, we're going to bring the back to his feet onto our mat firmly and stationarily. Bringing both hands behind us, gently coming down onto our forearms. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come up into our bridge. So gently coming up. And if you like, you can elongate that, putting all pressure onto your wrist. But if you have any wrist issues, you would not want to do that. Coming into a beautiful bridge pose. 6 deep breaths. And if you like a bit of a challenge, you can draw the navel to the spine, opening the neck, allowing that energy to become balanced and aligned. Make any adjustments or feel a level of discomfort, always bring down the sit bones first. Coming all the way down onto our back, feet still firmly planted onto your mat, walking those feet a little closer to the sit bones. Inhale, bring both arms up into the air. Exhale, allow them to fall backwards. Mind you, if you have any wrist issues, you'll need to make accommodations. In the meantime, if you don't, join us for the wheel, the supported bridge. So inhale, lifting up. Coming to your level of comfortability. Do not strain. 3 deep breaths, and then begin to lower down.